Alrighty. It is 3:27:26. Because I am a Trays, and this week they had the bonus, let me show you. Access to a Landstrat vehicle vendor. Well, guess what that gives you? Check this out. Okay, I go to my maker. I go to the buggy, Focused Buggy Cut Array 6. Now, it's not that easy. You gotta have thermal ray, you gotta have plastinium, thermoelectric coolers, 162 spice, 31 spice infused plastinium dust, which you can see I had to go purchase a lot of this. So it cost a ton. But here we go. Focused Buggy Cut Array. Crafting. I'm gonna make it. Don't get it on. And then look, bigger buggy boot. Max volume goes from 1. Gives you 500. Item slots 35. And what's this guy gonna cost me? 186 spice and 31 of that. So for this one, that might be down the road a little. Okay. All right, let's grab it. Our focused buggy boot. And let's get out of here. Let's get it on. Okay, do I have enough energy? I've got 2, and I know I have a ton over there. Alright, it did not use this. Let's make sure we're not hauling anything extra. Look at that buddy boy. Man, does that want to get healed. Let me heal that guy up. Okay, I've got some spice in here. Let's just take 11, shall we? Okay, we'll heal this guy up, then we'll get on our way. Good, we're good with water. Let's get it out. Omni-static compactor. How many spice? 9 spice. Okay. Okay, anything else that's really crazy? Okay, repaired. Anything not repaired? Okay, let's roll. Get this guy pumping because it's just sitting here. Anything else that needs to get going in here? Okay, let's roll. Alright, so we have got a super cool cutter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of cutting to see what the before and after is in real terms. And I have it on me, and I should be able to throw it in, right? Focused Buggy Cut Array. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, I was talking to Spine Snapper. If you'd seen one of my first videos, or at least many months ago, with the guy running from the worm and then he gets eaten, that's Spine Snapper. Okay, here we go. We're heading out. We're not farming flour. This was something I've been thinking about all day. And good God, I think I had to spend like 10 million or something, like big chunk of change there to get it. But in the game, when they had the double, well, you've seen all the buggy farming videos. Well, I would sell a lot of the titanium, stravidium, all that stuff. The radiation rock. So it's kind of like an investment. You know, you got a company that makes money, you invest in your machine to be a little more efficient. Now, we can actually look at it in real terms, and what I mean by that is this. Okay? So it says, let me check something here. Okay. It says, what does it say? real terms how it quantifies. Because we can see it and see if it equates to a straight number or a percentage, or because I have boosts that that increase it as well. So I'm not sure what the base was there. And I don't think you guys have seen the finished product here as far as the base in the deep desert. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, here we are. It's not this little baby. You see this? Like, can you guess that it's the one with all the shields? There it is, in all its glory. Okay, and when I started this base here, let me show you. It was just this little baby base right here. So we started out right in here, and it was this guy. Alrighty. Then right on top of it, I had to build pillars, and I squared it out. And I only did this tall. It seemed like it made sense to not have any double up, so it buttoned up good. Meaning, like, do you see a little gap between these corners? Not really, just a smidge of one. And then the other thing was, let me land this guy. Okay, we'll throw this guy out of there, and we'll take this guy just in case. Come on. Sure it is. It's always out of range. Okay, we're going to leave that guy there. Let's fix up our buggy. Now, I need to probably get some new treads. It's next on the list. We got brand new engine and a brand new PSU. Here is the regular MK6 cutter ray. Okay. Now we've got the other one in our pocket. And check it out, with my base, the whole reason that I was like, my goal was to start here and expand, okay, so I obviously went up, but check this out. You're just driving, and I was like, I want to be able to get to this one piece of styrvidium, and, is it titanium? I can't tell. Is this styrvidium or titanium? I get all, this is styrvidium. Yeah, it's titanium. Okay, 127 titanium, and it says poor efficiency, and that has bugged me. But now I know why. It's poor efficiency because you can do so much better. Okay, but let's get a base on both of them. So let's see. So there's another. So yeah, that's titanium, right? This is
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
A large sandstorm. Okay, see, it's not easy to get to that base up there. Okay, let's get a baseline here. Okie dokie. Alright, so 127 is our number. Okay, let's get safe. We don't want to get a new engine just to beat it down. Alright, yeah, look at this base. And then, is this Buddy Boy looking at, what's this guy doing? Okay, let's get safe. Let's get safe. Got an Alright, so we got 127 and we have 847 what do you call it? Energy. 847. Let me actually, can I write this down? Let me get safe. Let me get parked. See, to park here, I need to go all the way around, and there's really only one little baby entrance right here. We're going to wait this storm out. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, and the coolest part,
weather alert.
one of the coolest parts of the Atreus vehicle, this guy, Landstrad vehicle vendor is, you could just straight up buy all the parts for an assault, MK5 assault chopper, and it really wasn't that bad, so I bought like 2 or 3 sets of them. So now it's like my cousin, I was like, yesterday I was like, you want an assault chopper? And he's like, what? And so yeah, I'm just going to stock up, because I know on Tuesday, I mean, it switches, and whoever picks this junk, they could pick whatever they want. and could totally change. Here the storm is coming. What did I want to write down? 127 for the titanium and the stravidium. And then what I say, like 840 for energy? We're going to do more tests. Okay, now when it says 127 for stravidium,
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Let's swap it out. We don't need to do all that testing. It's gonna say I'm too close, isn't it? No. Cut array has been detached. Let's assemble. Focused, yeah. Okay, focused cut array. That one looks more juicy, doesn't it? That's a little bigger. I do have the old one on me. Alrighty then. Let's put that in the base. We're not gonna come back to it. Get rid of that guy. Now, do I have... We're not expanding the base because it's as big as it can get. Alright, so we're good there. And I don't have like tons more energy? Crud. I usually hauled... I probably gotta have a couple more little chests somewhere. Oh, there's a whole gigantic chest there. Okay, that makes more sense. There everything is. Grayling. I want to have at least 2 full energies on me. And let's just gas everything up while the storm's here, shall we? Gas it up. And gas it up. Not worried about my ornithopter. This guy probably doesn't need much gas either. Gas it up. Good. Let's heal this guy. These butter boys happy. We got 1 wing, 2 wing. I should have the 4th there. Okay, we got the storm pumping. It's cave. What am I stuck on? Stuck with it. Okay, yeah, there's always stuff. Good, this guy's all nice. And the other thing that Spine Snapper was telling me is he's like, hey, I just fly out to the deep desert with the carrier here, and I just carry it myself. That's what he said. Okay, I haven't fixed up the sandcrawler before. Why is this guy not fixing? I didn't know that I hadn't fixed this guy up ever. Why doesn't that guy want to fix? Alright. Okay, and because I'm here, can I just craft? No. Alright, well, we'll get more of that stuff in later. Alright, really, I barely use this thing and it's that worn out. Okay, we're good. I don't see any other little hidden things. Okay, and we fixed this guy all up. It's as good as it gets. Throw some gas in it. And let's test her out, shall we? Pretty exciting, actually. Okay, we did some testing. Let's roll. Oh, I see some titanium right there. Let's go get it. Got to get some stuff. Alright, 127 to the new number of... Wow, 165? That is significantly more. Dang, okay, 840 or something. I should have emptied this now. 840 to probably 1200. 4,000. And then how much of this stuff? Amazing. This is, I mean, it's... Okay, if it was 127, 10% of it would be 12. And then it was like, what was it, like 160 something? Wow. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's like 30 more, at least. That's like, maybe 40 more. Yeah, what was, let's look at it again. Let's find out. Wow. Yeah, now the buggy storage for 500, you know, to go from 3,000 to 3,500. I'm not sure that I want to spend 186 spice launch for that. Now the laser, every time I'm... Okay, let's do the math on it, okay? Am I correct in this? if it goes from 840 to 10, let's say it went from 840 to 1040, that'd be 200 more that you get every time. The math on it would be 10% 80. I mean, that's like almost 25% more. That's like 25% more. It's nuts. It doesn't even make sense when I do the math in my head. We're gonna have to calculate this up. Okay. Okay. I wish I remembered the island. I remember flying around it, checking, saying this place looks cool, and then being like, where is everything? All right, there should be something at the bottom over here. Okay, so it was 127. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is and tell you why it's so big, okay? 127 to 165 is 27, 37, 47, 57 plus 8, 38. It's 38 more. Let's get a percentage on that real quick. Let's make this, okay? Calculator. We're going to get a percentage here, okay? It's 38. Is it 38? 3 plus 5? 38 divided by 127. Is that how you do the math? 29% more. Okay, let's see if this is correct, okay? So we take 127 times 1.29 equals 163. So it is over 25% more, meaning 1 out of 4 times. Every 4 of these I get, it's the equivalent of me getting a 5th one free. So if what I do is farm this to ultimately make Solari, and then it paid for this, how long will it take to pay for it? Well, I can get for 500 of either plastanium or titanium, for 500 of them, I can get the equivalent of 2.5 million. Okay, if people are buying it for 4,999, 4,999. Okay, for 5,000. You sell 500 at 5,000 a pop. It's a good deal. It's not going to be around for long. I think it's going to die out. But yeah, I can pay. You know, I should get the buggy storage. Actually, like doing the math, it's sooner rather than later. Might as well just upgrade it. Okay, but enough about all that. Okay, this guy's full. This guy is just full. Why is it full? That's kind of annoying. Oh, that's why it's full. Let's do this. Let's put it in the big container. All the stuff. All that goodness. Yeah, so 29%. Is that correct? It just sounds crazy to me. That's really what they're claiming it is. Okay, we can leave everything else. Look at all these expanders I have. God, I love it. Is there anything else I'm going to be yoinking out of here? These, let's make sure we... What I want to just make sure is that when I throw new stuff in, it just goes to the bottom. It's kind of annoying, but... Okay, buggy. Empty it out, man. Empty the buggy. See, the main reason that I want the storage actually is not the 500. The main reason would be it goes from 20 spots to 35 spots. And that's also the reason, I'll show you one more thing. And then we'll call it video 1 here. Am I doing this right? Going back to the buggy? I'm not just putting it in Rog's big container. Good. Every once in a while I empty it from the buggy and put it right back into the buggy because I'm not paying attention. Okay, we are at not even 6,000, huh? 55 almost 55. The other thing I want is if you go to, not Landstrad, I for skills. Okay, K for skills. Let's just say K. Boop. Okay, I gotta get used to that. G for specialization. Can I just straight up hit G? Oh, it just throws all my fuel cells in there. Sorry, I'm looking at the chest as I'm doing it. Let's not have any fuel cells. Okay, we're gonna keep those guys. I'm gonna push G, not looking at anything. It doesn't. Okay, so you need K, G. What is the noise? I don't know. K, G. It just makes noises. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, storage. Check this out. Combat is one I've been working on. I don't know how I even got past level 1. I mean, I'm level 14 solely because Smugglers Run. You just do it over and over and over. For combat, I'm not sure which one I did. Oh, I know which one I did. I did the one where you find the buggies or whatever. That's a good one. The ships or some sort of experimental buggy that's... I don't know if you destroy it or if you take a piece of it, but check this out. Skill points, great. Increased stamina, game changer. Additional skill point, increased health. This, now, am I in the right one? I thought this one gave me more storage or something. I might not be on the right one. Maybe combat's just for health and stamina, which is huge, don't get me wrong, huge. Okay, which one was I looking at? What is this? Crafting? Gathering? Okay, gathering. Scrap yield, good. Less energy, huge. This would all make stuff. Yield jackpot. Superior compactor range. Wow. Why am I not working on that? Okay, gathering it is. Pickup yields. Even that, just for when you grab small pieces. Let me see what else we got going on here. That is really cute. What's the one? Here it is, here it is, here it is. Exploration. This is the one I was actually thinking of. Pack mule. Inventory, 1 row. Okay, so +5. Vehicle heat reduction. Better fuel. You don't get hurt by the storm as much. If you're looting a crashed ship. Surveying's better. Heat reduction again. More heat. Reduces the cost of vehicle recovery by 25%. I mean, what does that mean? I'd say that's not a big one. Another row. Okay, so this is one to work on. What else does it do? What is this little one? Increases the amount of loot. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Amazing. Reduces worm threat from moving across sand by 10%. Some of these are just huge. Okay. But alright. That's going to be my example. This is video 1. We will make another video here where we just drive around and farm a little. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching Rockville.